Hey, what's up? I want to talk about a quick way, well, not a quick way, actually, it could be quick. Basically, just a way to let go of anxiety when it comes up. So, it's likely that when you experience this anxiety, you're maybe going into like a social situation or whatever, you have a big event coming up, and something comes up, that feeling of anxiety. And then your brain gets flooded with a bunch of thoughts of like, oh shit, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if they don't like me? What if that thing happens? Oh God, what if this happens? The best way that I've found to just like let go of this anxiety is first you have to embrace it. So first you have to literally feel that anxiety. Imagine the worst case scenario, that embarrassing thing that you're afraid of happening, or that thing that you're so afraid of happening. Let it happen in your mind. Run through that scenario. Imagine what it would feel like and just feel that feeling. Fucking go there. Just go to that place. Because the powerful thing about this is that a lot of anxiety is created by things that we are afraid of but aren't actually that bad. Like we think that like going to a family gathering and then like dropping the Christmas dinner in front of your family on the floor and the potatoes go everywhere and everybody's mad at you and kind of like laughing at you too, like or whatever you're afraid of. We think that's like the worst thing that could happen. Or maybe like, I don't know, you go to some place and it's something else where you're like fucking up in front of everybody. We think it's like the worst thing ever. But then like the next day, you're actually fine. You're like totally fine. I mean, maybe you're still embarrassed. Maybe you're still telling yourself in your head, oh man, that thing happened. Oh man, it's so bad. It was so bad. But like, you're still fine. You're still here. Like literally you were unscratched, like physically. So, yeah. I mean, that does bring up like physical fears too though. But it's like, even then, it's like, I don't know, if you're like spiritual at all and you're just like, you believe that your consciousness is like, you know, just taking up this ego identity that is you, it's like, well, your consciousness is going to be fine no matter what. Your awareness is going to be there no matter what. Even if like you, the concept of you, let's say your name is like Jobin. So you as Jobin are going to get embarrassed and like everything that you've learned about the world is telling you that you should feel shame about this or get embarrassed about this thing, and those feelings are going to come up, but it's like your awareness is still there, your consciousness is still there, and you're still fine no matter what. Just run through that worst case scenario in your head. Really imagine it. Just let those feelings come up and feel them. If you've got these feelings of anxiety or you've got these emotions that come up before like big events, you just have to feel those. You have to feel, like, don't try to fight it. If you've ever read The Power of Now from Eckhart Tolle, or he also has a book called A New Earth, but anyways, there's this guy called Eckhart Tolle, and he talks about like resisting things. Like when you resist something, it persists. When you resist, it persists. So if you're trying to like bury those thoughts, like, oh man, I'm anxious. I don't want to feel anxious. Oh, and then you try to distract yourself. The more you distract yourself, the more pent up anxiety you're going to have. So you literally have to embrace those emotions. Those emotions are there for a reason. You're human. You have emotions for a reason. They're there to like tell you something. They're there to put you in motion. They're there to do something. So if you've got anxiety that's coming up, just listen to it. Just feel it fully, completely. Embrace it. I promise you, you're going to be fine no matter what. It's just anxiety. Like, yeah, I get there are people who have like total anxiety attacks and it's so bad, but it's like at the end of the day, you know, like I said, you wake up the next day, you're actually fine. You're like, you're still here, you know, you're still here. So, yeah, so anyways, just to reiterate, my tip is to go there, because it's likely that embarrassing thing that you're anxious about isn't really that bad. You know, it's not that bad in the grand scheme of things. So when you embrace it and you just let those emotions come up and you really feel them and embrace them, magic happens. Because then you're not fighting it the whole time. You're not just like fighting these emotions. Yeah. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. I'm just sharing my thoughts on what's helped me. Peace.